The excitement about the new playables coming to Day of Dragons keeps growing, and many want to know how they can get to play them early. At the moment, the Biolumin and the Inferno Ravager are currently in testing, with the Blitz Striker soon to follow. The testing server is where people will put these dragons through their paces and flag any model, animation, audio or gameplay issues, as well as to try and balance combat and needs. Currently the test server is open to testers, Kickstarters, content creators and Patreons. If you're a tester, you are all set and already know what to do. Sometimes devs will open up applications for more testers on the main Day of Dragons Discord. Kickstarters can find a link to the test server Discord if they go to the Kickstarter channel and then click on the Discussions tab at the top, Kickstarter Beta Access. You will find a link at the bottom. Lastly, and the most common way for people to currently get access to the test server is to become a Patreon. Any of the tiers will give you access and also comes with the benefits of exclusive live streams and behind the scenes content. To get to the test server, go to Patreon Proclamations and scroll way up to the top. You will find the link there. Whichever method gets you to the test Discord, take your time to look over the rules and how bugs are reported. Remember, this server is for testing, so while it's a lot of fun trying out new things, you are trying them out in an unfinished state. There will be missing animations or calls, or even entire live stages, so don't expect to be able to do a lot of what you're used to on the live branch of the game. Currently nesting is disabled as combat balance is being tested, but in the future combat might be disabled and breeding set to instant. It all depends on what needs to be tested at the time. Once you are ready, head to the Stickies channel and scroll to the bottom for the access code. Copy this and go to your Steam library. You will need to right click on Day of Dragons and select Properties, then Betas. Enter the code at the bottom, making sure there are no hidden spaces at the start or end of the code. You should then have access to the test branch. A quick word on the different branches. None are what the current live branches are set at and what most people play on. Legacy servers are where the current live servers will be moved to when 1.0 comes out. If you ever find yourself logged into Day of Dragons with strange servers that have no one on them, just check that you're not set to the Legacy branch and set yourself to none or the test server. When switching between these servers, you will need to re-download the game, so don't expect to be able to hop back and forth, unless you follow the guide posted by Ripper. I highly recommend it. And that's my guide to playing the new dragons early. I personally would grab a month at the Dragon tier of Patreon. This will also give you the red dragon skin, even when your month runs out. The Patreon reward codes are sent out manually, so be aware it could take up to a week to be sent to your Patreon message box, but any issues contact them through Patreon messages. After the first month you can decide if you want to continue at the lower Drake tier or stick with the Dragon tier. You might even decide Patreon is just not for you. Either way, see you soon!